Hey everybody, it's me, CrystalMan2000. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we finished up some of the child side quests after finishing the bottom of the well. And in this episode, we are going to start on the Shadow Temple. This dungeon, I really don't know why, but I really don't like it that much. And you'll probably see why later on, but for now, let's come up to here. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is a descent into the deep darkness. Well, if you can see, all of these skulls are fake, except for one of them. See, this one right here. Now, we're going to come back to this puzzle a little bit later, but first we're going to head over through this door. Yeah, this is the only one that you can walk through. And you're going to be interrupted by a couple of skull things. All telling you about, like, the blood and history of the Shadow Temple. Ooh, scary. Okay. Yeah, many of them just say the same thing. Don't ask why I know where I'm going. I've seen enough speedruns at this game. And here, we have another dead hand. So that was actually music. Come here. The idea is to jump attack and then stab him in the face to kill him easily, and with that, believe it or not, that's the item of the dungeon. Yeah, that's how early you get it in. I don't know why they do this, because in other dungeons how it works is that you get the item and then you do some other stuff, but we get the hover boots. These are mysterious boots and you could hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. You could even use these to walk for short periods of time where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. I like that. But you get the item so early on, and you barely even use it. I don't even think it's required to beat the dungeon at all. Well, actually, no, it is required to beat the dungeon, but it's not required to beat the boss or anything like it usually does. I believe... Yeah. There's a door back here that I didn't go through. With Redead in it. I'm just gonna spin attack him out of existence. I saw that in a video, and I just thought it was like the coolest thing that you could just like spin attack them out of existence. There's some keys in this room. Where is it? There you are. Hookshot snipe, hookshot snipe. Okay, no. When you kill them all in this room, a chest will appear that says map of the dungeon, I believe, and the compass we'll find a little bit later. Da-na-na-na. Now, I'm actually nearing the end of this Let's Play. There's pretty much only like one more dungeon after this. So I want to ask you guys something. I want your opinion on what other games you think I could start Let's Playing. Many of the games I've been thinking of have been like Pikmin, one of the other Zelda games, maybe Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask, all those ones. So let me just know in the comments what you think I should do. Anyways, when you come back in here, the score isn't always the same, so just make sure you check again. Now, if you don't have the Lens of Truth, what you could do here, because this is basically the only thing that ever changes that has to do with the Lens of Truth, what you can do is that you can use the hover boots, and if you point it to the wrong one, you can just like quickly run off. Because in a speedrun, you would skip over it. Like in a speedrun, in an MST, you would just get them all. But it's different every time, so what you have to do is you would have to like... It could be one of these three. 1, 2, 3. Now you can't actually make this gap without the hover boots. So even if you did get it correct, you still need the hover boots to... It's like Fire Temple fail! But as you can see, it's actually pretty difficult. It's kind of like Luigi. You can just... Yeah, Link kind of just slides with it. Which Makes sense because he's green. So I'm gonna be wearing the hover boots for most of the dungeon. I believe they actually make you go slightly faster. But if we put on the lens of truth, we see there's two doors, one over here and the one to the right. We have to come to the one to the left, so I'm just gonna get this one first. But this room, this is kind of fun. You can just like go zip, zip. I don't know why, I just like doing that. Zip. I don't know, I just like doing that, and I don't know why either. Maybe it's just because you have the hover boots at this point. This is like pretty much the only place in the entire game where you use the hover boots. I'm not even lying. I don't think there's any other place in the game that uses the hover boots except this area. Now there's a hookshot target on this wall. Now, if we come over here and you use the lens of truth, that's going to lead you down to an area. I don't want to go down there just because it's a really long climb back up. But basically, it's going to show you this little boat, but you're caged in, so you can't actually get anywhere. There's a glitch involving that room that has to do with speedrunning, but it's very difficult, so I'm not going to try it. Especially since this is a Let's Play, and I'm not supposed to like be showing all this stuff. Should show how to do it legitly. So yeah, the only reason we did this room is to get a key. If we come over here to the room on the right, we have two Gibdos. And spin attack out of existence! I mean, the big Goron sword giant spin attack. So ridiculously large. It's not even funny. But there we go. There's the compass. So all the dungeon map, all the main items come really early on. This is not even like a 1/4. It's probably like 1/4 through the dungeon already, because this dungeon has like 3 main parts in it, and this is the it's 4 main parts, and this is the 4th. No, this is the 2nd. I'm gonna set my hookshot down. Oh, get away from me, Bebo. So we needed a key to get through here. You have to pull up those skulls. Ooh, this room's fun. So if you look on the ceiling, I'll show you. Skulltulas just randomly appear out of nowhere. The easy way to get through this room that most speedrunners do is just this. I don't know if this is actually faster, but you can hookshot to here these platforms, and you won't have to bother with the Skulltulas. I don't believe you can actually make it through any of this without the long shot. And this should actually be the 2nd third of the dungeon. Now there's decapticators. I don't know what to actually call them. I don't know if they actually... Oh god. Okay, we already got wall masters. I think this is gonna be fun. Okay. I don't know what, but I'm just gonna consider this room the main room of the dungeon. And there's a stall throws. These are actually really weak in this dungeon. But there's secret platforms over here. What, that was weird. Did you guys see that? When I had my lens of truth on, you couldn't see, like... Yeah, did you see that? You couldn't even see ceiling covering. What the heck? That's odd. Okay, this room has a like in it, and look at this. Invisible Scythes of Doom. Now I'm gonna take rid of the like first. And this is why, because like suck. No, I want my shield. Did he dissolve my shield? I need that. Okay, give me my shield. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting hurt like crazy from the scythes. Stupid, I have to re-equip them. I believe you can play Song of Time and you can get those. Can I backflip into them? I want them. I want them in my stomach. Because hearts are delicious. And nutritious. I just asked a zombie. I believe there's 2 keys in this room. Or 3. Yeah, it's 3. And I'm just gonna hook shot them to death. Come back here. Come back here. You know you must die. You know you must die. Come here so I can murder you. Stop moving! Just let me kill you! You're not gonna feel anything. You're an AI. Die! Okay. Now, this is free Skulltula. Oh, apparently there's an invisible chest there with arrows. And there's also an invisible chest right here. Okay, there we go, got it. I'm probably gonna miss out on a Skulltula in this dungeon because I really don't know the Skulltulas of this dungeon that much. So, I'm assuming I'm gonna miss out on one. So the only reason we came this way is to get the Skulltula. I'm about to say, like, what was the point of this room? We got a bundle of arrows and a rupee. I'm assuming that blue rupee would usually be a shield, considering there's a like in that room. Yeah, do you see that? Like, it doesn't show the animation of the usual floating. Yeah, with the Goron sword, Stalfos are pretty much just super easy. What?! Just Stalfos respawn too. Of course. Speed attacking also takes care of Stalfos pretty easily. Also, interesting fact. What the heck? I see like a bat. Do you see this? Because of the traction? That's hilarious! Oh my god! I can jump attack backwards! Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I never even noticed that. Oh my gosh, look. Whatever, I'm done playing around with that. That was funny. Assuming I'm actually supposed to float up here. And then I just walk along here. That's stupid. Die, Beanbos. Nobody likes you. I'm doing really bad in this dungeon. Especially considering I have 16 hearts. I was practicing this dungeon with like what? A couple hearts, but like only one with the altitude follow the stone umbrella that protects you against the rain of blades. I thought this was the stupidest thing ever, that you had to pull this out. This room, in my opinion, is the stupidest room in the game. Because it's not like even it's a puzzle. It's so easy and it's so tedious. I guess it's kind of a puzzle, but anyways, we're gonna bring this block right to where you can block. Get one more. And it should be blocking both? Okay. Now instead of going there first, I'm gonna come over here to the left to get Skulltula. Aw, come on, it was right there. I hate how they use the fact that you have the hook shot so that they overuse so you can't grab like any Skulltula anymore. I don't know. I just think that's a really stupid idea once you get to this point in the game. Okay. There's a lot of, now that I think about it, this dungeon has a lot of optional things in it. Interesting fact, in this room right here, if you black flip at the right timing, you can kind of just like go through these spikes that are slamming down. If you're doing an animation, Link can kind of just like go right through them. So you can just like backflip through them and go onto the top of them. It's actually pretty entertaining. There's a Skulltula up here somewhere, I believe. Over the gate! That would have been a cool puzzle if you had to like float over the gate. That would be pretty cool. This next room after this room is actually one of my favorite rooms in the game, just because it has such a creative puzzle to it. Okay, open the chest. Small key. This key will open locked doors. Now, the only reason I read that is because I want to see what time I'm at. I think I'm going to end up the episode. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to continue through the Shadow Temple. See you guys then.